Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome everybody to Paul's Monday Market Update number 231 for Monday, 13th of July 2026. I hope you're all well. Hope you can hear me. Hope you can see the slides as well. If you are in the room, it'd be good to know that the technology is working for us rather than against us. Fabulous to have people here. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you've enjoyed some of those sporting results over the weekend. Hope you're ready for what is going to be a pretty busy week ahead in markets. Okay, it's basically it's a week where kind of markets going to enter a bit of a crucial week as earnings seasons begin and the inflation returns to center stage and a whole host of other things. Okay. For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you in the next 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within FX indices and commodities markets, looking at a few charts of interest at your watch lists, and then a look at the live markets. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's me sharing with you what I'm looking at, which may be of relevance or interest to yourselves. And as always, if you want a little bit more help and support, okay, to sustain performance during the next quarter, the VTP Trader Accountability Group is running, helping you build kind of discipline, accountability, and consistency in your own trading. As always, if you've got questions, you can ping me, okay? You can look at the bit.ly code or use that QR code to find out a bit more information. Yeah, and as I said, it's not all AI and tech, okay? So we've got one of the old boys here, okay? United Airlines, all right, major US airline. Those of you who join us regularly know I kind of keep an interest in aerospace and defense sector, okay? That's my kind of bag. It's what I kind of take an interest in. UAL, all right, United, they've got their earnings later this week as well, okay? After the close on Wednesday, I think it is. So, listen, everyone's going to be keen to understand, right? Have these rising oil prices, okay, from earlier in the year, is that brought pressure onto United's numbers? Is there strong demand for summer travel, right? And not unsurprisingly, that means investors are going to be looking at margins and that forward guidance. I'd say probably the market sentiment is probably a little bit cautious on this, okay, due to those higher fuel costs. But I think people will be interested to see what's the outlook for that second half of the year. Certainly, when I look at this, interestingly, you can see yourself here, okay, that, there was kind of the big round number of 100, all right, we were kind of underneath it, almost kind of building a base beneath it there, okay, earlier in the year. And then since then, we've kind of pumped our way higher. But, to me, that is I'd call that a scruffy evening star. Okay, it's not a technically clear evening star, but the way I would look at it is, it's kind of scruffy evening star. Okay, all right, we closed 126. Pre-market's a little bit lower. No surprise after the kind of weekend shenanigans. Once again, I'm looking at, do these numbers support pushing us back to those highs, back towards 140, or do the numbers, the geopolitical tensions, the rise in oil prices get us drifting back to this kind of, I'd say that's around 116, 115, $116, which has acted as resistance. Could it now become support? All right. So I think this is a story that unfolds as the week goes on based upon the earnings and also the geopolitical numbers.